birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nicholas. Happy birthday to you. Actual birthday today.
Having a lazy morning, just appreciating things, appreciating where I am in this stage of my life and what, you know, what we have. We are very lucky. I feel very blessed, very lucky that Sarah got out of bed and made me a coffee.
Doesn't happen
very
very
appreciative of that. and just enjoying the van, just enjoying being in the van, which is, it's always nice. It's always nice when we're on the road travelling, but especially, you know, with what we're doing at the moment on the land. We go to the land every day, graft for like 12 hours and then come back to the van and it's all just neat, nice, tidy.
Unlike the land that's very overgrown.
It's very comfortable in here. We're very proud of ourselves for doing the van build last year. We didn't enjoy it.
He's
really,
had a morning of practising gratefulness today on his birthday. I think that's very good.
We are going to do a van tour, by the way, at some point, maybe when we've finished all the projects on the land.
Yeah. So we were hoping to have the van up on the land for Nick's birthday today, and we bought the shears back, actually, didn't we, last night, so we could like trim the brambles down that are on the entrance road because they're coming in quite a lot. But we didn't do it. It got late, so we're just going to say, oh, well, we're not going to do that sort of thing today.
Yeah.
We've got like a list of like nice things to do, cool things.
I can't just swing in a hammock all day long.
Yeah, and then yesterday we actually did loads of clearing and strimming. We both strimmed together. Like I used my little like cheap strimmer, which is actually quite good, and Nick the main strimmer. And we've done, I think you're going to be quite impressed with how it looked last week to how it looks after yesterday's full day of work.
Still a little bit patchy.
A little bit patchy, but
we'll show you in a minute.
We'll show you in a minute. I think it should hold. It's not windy at the moment, but we will keep an eye on it. Yeah, we've had this up. We actually left it up for the last 2 nights, just like half mast level, and yeah, it's been fine. I know it's only one of those sort of cheapy ones that people take to the beach and stuff or have in their back garden, but it's fine for what we need it for.
As it's my birthday, we're not going to be doing hard graft, although I may have to get the strimmer out a little bit. I will be laying in a hammock with a nice cold beer before the end of the day, definitely. But yeah, got some stuff out there building. We've got a load of solar lights, so I'm charging those up at the moment.
Look at that, it's almost like a perfect lawn. Well, it is compared to what it was. We did so much strimming yesterday, oh my goodness.
What do you think about a new little wall? We decided to replace the stones. We had big rocks, we're going to put them around all the trees. We took all these, they're on the front terrace, and we just dumped them. And then all the grass grew up. We just dumped them in the middle there. All the grass grew up and they were lost. So yeah, we've been strimming that. We cleared those, moved them to here, and makes a nice little sort of permanent wall. And we've also cleared all the big piles of wood, which were really annoying, which stopped us from strimming that area. Yeah, the building is looking quite nice. The terrace, new little wall, looking out onto the lawn.
Look at the amount of bud on that. We are going to have so many olives. We haven't even pruned our trees, but they're all so full. Are they little olives or are they the flowers before the olives?
Can't be that many olives.
Definitely going to have to do the harvest this month in November, aren't we?
Yeah, look at this. Now you can actually just walk
wherever. I know, it's amazing. Like just before yesterday, it was just a path going down here. You couldn't sway off the path because the grass was like crazy. Yeah, one day later, and here we are.
Before there's a massive pile of wood there, so it was all scrappy around the hammock. Now you can just walk up to the hammock.
And then, yeah, over the last couple of days, we've also organised our composts. And now we've got double composts here throughout the land, actually. I think we've got like 4 altogether, but it just means that we can put everything neat and keep it in one place rather than having piles of wood here, piles of grass there. And we've actually dug the compost out and then laid it up properly with the browns and the greens, rather than just having a load of grass in there, so it should work pretty well.
So the growing area is coming along nicely. Most of the seeds are planted now. Created a new area there for the melons because they're running out of space. But yeah, looking quite good.
And last couple of days we've also added the shade on the grow tent area just to help the plants out a little bit when it gets really hot. Right, let's go and get the to-do list and choose the first job.
I'll choose the first job, my birthday.
Of course. Can we just take a moment to appreciate Nick in his birthday suit? You look the part, you look really cool.
I think I'm gonna have to get changed into some shorts. Ready? Right, shorts on, let's get to work. Nice to-do list, that, darling.
Little birthday present that Nick got me. Okay, there we go. I think there's about 15 jobs there. Would you like to pick one? Well,
not bad. I think it's all right actually. It's a little bit flimsy, but yeah, it's quite good. The poles are sturdy, aluminium poles, slots in nice and easy. And this is like tarpaulin material, so it'll actually be waterproof. Nice little party table. Just need to make some stools. We have actually got some round bits of wood. Just need to make some legs for those, and we can have a number of stools. It's lacking a few people though. It looks a bit empty, doesn't it?
so we do have like side areas. So it is like a proper full-on little house with windows, darling. You didn't tell me about the windows, but not bad. And yeah, we're going to put wooden stakes in, perhaps. And you could actually put wooden stakes in up to there just to strengthen it and make it a bit more windproof. So all in all, not bad for €50. That's all it was, wasn't it? Mm. Now, a top job that we need to do, or want to do, is plant our new trees. And we can't do that right now because we've actually run out of water. Like all of the rainwater we collected, I mean, we did actually only collect like 300 litres or something. So first off, we are going to just, well, Nick is just clearing the well a little bit of the leaves and bits and bobs. And we did just see, what was it, a newt?
Newt or something, yeah.
With like a little flappy fish-like tail. We thought it was a dead gecko, but it moved and was swimming around, so we do have creatures.
Quite relaxing this. Just about big enough, this net. Right, now for the fun part. Let's get some water out.
So the instructions for the pump are not in English, but we're just kind of winging it. Now we did find, well, we've got lots of leftover tubes, what were left here before, and we've managed to squeeze that tube onto there. That's a really tight fit, so hopefully that's going to hold. The problem is this isn't that long, so we're not sure if we've got enough, but there's several pieces that we might have to connect together until we can get some proper stuff. Sorry. Slippery little sucker, that. Oh,
Humidity in it.
Is this the right one? Yeah, that's the right end, isn't it?
I hope so, because it took us about half an hour to get that on the end of the hose.
Does that seem okay?
Yeah, seems solid.
That's supposed to be like that, isn't it? Yeah. That's it then. Watch that mic doesn't fall in the water, darling. Gosh.
Right.
So this is all we've got. So it's all right for the first test. We can just get water from the bucket rather than connecting more hose. So there's no reason why water shouldn't come out of this end of the hose. In just a second. Should come on now.
Wait for it.
Oh. We are harvesting our own water from from our well. That's well cool. So only using 530. We could do a water test as well. We got some water testing stuff, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We don't know what we're looking for in water testing.
Other compounds in it, metals or minerals or whatever.
This is fine to just use on your plants, isn't it?
Acid, alkali and all that.
Yeah, I'm really excited here.
Wow.
That's well cool.
Little plunge pool for you when it gets a bit hot.
Should we just fill it up and then we can get buckets and watering cans, and then at least we can plant all of our trees. So we've just filled up this. Every evening we've been having cold showers, I mean, which is fine because it's been really warm, but we're just testing this out. It's not well water, by the way, this is just tap water, so we've just put it in there. We'll see if it heats up by the end of the day. Feels like it's going to. Nick has just popped back to the van. He's going to get a beer because, you know, it's his birthday and all. And I've just started to prepare some lunch for us. So we're basically having the berenjena. This is like eggplant pasta, raviolis, what do you call it? You know what I mean. And then we're just going to add some mushrooms, tomatoes, red onion, garlic. And this is spinach from the garden. This is like our first official harvest, I suppose, on the land. Like we got a big bucket full of it, had some last night, and yeah, lovely. And yeah, little bit of mixed kind of cheese, avocado and some olive oil. Thank you, Nina and Stephen. This is your olive oil. And hopefully we'll be following in your footsteps and producing some of our own later in the year. Can't wait, that's very exciting. So I'm going to cook outside because it's not desperately hot in the van, but it's just nice to cook outside if we can. Yum. Love the smell of mushrooms. So that's our onions, garlic, mushrooms and tomatoes in the pan. And now for the magic spinach. Let's get a handful of that in. Might just save some for fresh, uncooked spinach. So Nick is back and I thought he was going to get his birthday beers, but he hasn't got his birthday beers.
Thought best have some lunch first.
So basically that's the ingredients we're adding to the pasta. I'm just going to put that in a bowl because now we need to use the same pan to cook the pasta. Because, you know, we don't want to do loads of washing up. And this is the, I don't know if we've mentioned this electric pot thing. It's brilliant. Like we've had this, how long have we had this for now? Quite a while. And it's absolutely brilliant. It's like instant, heats up straight away, and you've probably seen these things. Plug it in, and it's got a 300 watt setting and a 600 watt setting. So it's like quite good for the van, and it cooks so quickly, doesn't it? So we just love it. Again, it's in our Amazon shop. Link is in the description. Right, let's do the pasta. Watch out for the splash. And then we're just going to give it a little mix around and then it'll be ready to serve. A little bit of salt and pepper, darling. It's one of Nick's favourite meals, isn't it? You love this ravioli stuff.
Tortellini, tortelloni, ravioli.
This could take a while with this little thing.
Slippery little suckers.
I know, yeah. Oh, look at that. Fresh spinach from the garden. So exciting. Soon we'll have like the tomatoes and everything from the garden, darling. Well, hopefully anyway.
Oh, look at that.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers, darling.
You've got seconds in there.
Nice, isn't it? Is this the first proper meal on the land? On Po?
Cooked, you mean? I think it is, isn't it?
Apart from when we first arrived in Vinny.
Yeah. Yeah, like we've had sandwiches and things, but we haven't actually cooked anything set outside like this. Soon, every meal.
It's lovely.
Just hear the buzzing of the bees.
Yeah.
It's quite loud, isn't it?
Bees and the birds.
Best thing about having plastic chairs is
Oh yeah. That's well good. And for the cutlery.
oh yeah. Darling.
Show off. Cheers, darling.
Cheers. Have you had a good day?
It's been busy, busier than expected. We had a little bit more relaxed.
Story of our life, isn't it?
A little bit more relaxed than normal, but we didn't get many jobs done off the list. Had all these plans, painting the house, staying in the pergola, doing all these things, but...
We've planted several trees, but we'll have to show you which trees tomorrow because it's just a bit dark now.
You did a bit of strimming.
I did a bit of strimming.
We got loads of cool stuff out, ready to put all the solar lights up and the hammock. Oh, we hung up the swinging chair.
Oh yeah, again we'll have to show you tomorrow. I planted 4 melon plants
Oh, did you?
down there. I didn't even tell you that, did I?
Yeah,
So you
secrets.
just end up doing all these little jobs. I think we said last week you end up just getting like distracted on the job that you go to do, and you end up just doing loads of little things. I can't even think now, but I'm sure there's loads of little other things.
We'll show you tomorrow. We'll show you tomorrow.
Show you tomorrow.
As long as we're not too hungover. Joking. I've gone past that age now.
Of drinking too much.
Yes.
Can't handle the hangovers.
Can't handle another 3-day hangover.
No.
It's all good.
We've put the party tent. Oh no, we haven't. We've taken the top, the plastic off the party tent, just in case it gets windy tonight. And we've put the pergola to half mast.
Yeah.
And then everything else, it'll be here in the morning.
Anyway, we're waffling. Beer waffling. So cheers. Happy birthday
guys.
to me again. And let's go back to the van and have a lovely evening.
Yeah, got big plans for tonight, haven't we? See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
I've got a feeling there's not going to be much action today from these two. They look pretty knackered, darling.
Yeah.
But lots of action from us, of course. Lots of jobs and projects to get on with today. I'm excited to get back there. It's going to be another lovely day.
I'm excited, but first I'm just having a little play with one of the gadgets, one of my favourite gadgets in the van, which we actually got just after we finished the van build.
Literally, yeah.
Just want to give a shout out to Tom.
Tom?
Tom. You know, Tom. Tom, king of all Toms. We have the Go Camper Max and we've had it for about a year now. It's kind of a gift to the van when we first finished the van build. Now, I was always like, oh, do you need a sat-nav? Because we always used our phones, but then it drains the battery on your phone. Your phone's only a small screen. This bad boy's got a crystal clear, colourful 7-inch screen. We've been using it all the time. It's taken us up to the Highlands of Scotland. Never let us down. What I love about this sat-nav, 1, the screen, 2, the functionality, the settings. There's loads of different settings you can play around with. You can set scenic point, scenic route to take you on a windy path or into the mountains. You can change the voice on it so you can have a sexy little Irish lady.
Oi!
You have reached your destination.
And the best thing is, it doesn't need internet, so obviously you can download all the maps, which is a massive thing when you're driving into remote places.
This is brilliant as well because you put in like all the dimensions of your vehicle, and we no longer get stuck going into small places where the van won't fit, in particular going under bridges where the van won't fit, because I tell you what, before we had this we did have a few issues.
I just love the extra screen on the dashboard. Yeah, loads of little features, really good sound, really good screen, really good visual cues.
So folks, if you're interested in getting yourself a satellite navigation, we highly recommend TomTom Go Camper Max. Brilliant product, and we will leave all the details you need in the description below. And thank you TomTom for sponsoring today's video.
Not Tim Tams, because that's like an Australian chocolate, darling.
TomTom.
Cheers to surviving the apocalypse.
Oh my goodness.
God, what happened yesterday? What the hell happened?
WTF. Like, seriously, it was crazy. Yesterday was crazy. So what happened with us is we obviously got here as planned, and
just cracked on with jobs, just, you know, getting on with strimming, doing bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Thinking nothing was unusual.
Nothing was unusual, because obviously here we're off grid. We don't have any power supply to go off, to lose power. But we did notice that our main internet was down. There was no service on it, which is weird, never happened before. But we didn't really think much of that. Anyway, managed to get like 1 bar on our phone, and then of course we found out what was going on. I mean, not just the internet was down, but the power was down. Not just the power was down the local area, but the whole country. The
blackout in Spain, Portugal, they're linked. I think Portugal gets its power from Spain.
And some of south of France, apparently.
South of France, yeah.
Look, we still don't know the full details of it. We haven't like looked into it loads, and it seems like nobody knows what actually happened yesterday. But from when we found out what was going on, it was just a bit of a state of shock.
Well, straight away you think, oh God, you know, is this the end of the world? Maybe a bit dramatic, but you know, the power goes out, and then yeah, we had 4G reception for a bit, and then that went off, so we couldn't find out anything. So you think, you know, what's going on? You think, you know, the worst case scenario, but then like Spain and Portugal, we think they don't get involved in any wars or anything, so it can't be anything like that.
But you just didn't have a clue. It was honestly quite crazy. And I think everyone was in the same boat, because no one had internet either. I mean, if you had Sky... Starlink, obviously you could get online, but all of the 4G towers and everything were down because there was no power going to them, so you just couldn't, you didn't know, no idea what was happening. I mean, the cities and towns, we've seen a bit on the media what was going on with everything. I can't even imagine being in a busy place and traffic lights not working and stuff, so it's just insane.
But it's funny, when we've had the news flashes, we had the internet for a little bit, and then they were saying that, you know, they could get it up and running in places in like 12 hours, but it could take a week or longer to get it all sorted. So, you know, you're thinking what's going to happen, because obviously fuel pumps, you can't get fuel because the tills are closed.
Pay with credit cards.
Yeah,
banks.
you can't. Nothing was open. Shops will be closed. You wouldn't be able to get fuel. They were saying they declared state of emergency in Spain and Portugal.
I think it still is state of an emergency up till now.
So stay where you are, because like traffic lights. Imagine being in the city, you're driving, and then all of a sudden traffic lights stop. It was like total gridlock in like major
places,
cities.
which it would be, of course. Honestly, it was like something out of a movie. I mean, and then obviously we lost all reception completely. The only NOS Portugal, we managed to get a bar on that, and then that went completely. So then we were just like completely in the dark. Well, it was daylight, but I mean, you know, we didn't have a clue what was going on. It was 10 hours later that it actually came. The power came back on in the evening after dark, actually, here. And
but we're thinking, right, have we got enough food? Have we got enough water? How long can we survive for?
Yeah, we were thinking if we ration, we could probably go 2 weeks, maybe a bit longer on the food that we have. We've seen a couple of wild boars in the last couple of days. We've seen a wild boar in the field on Nick's birthday, and I seen one yesterday run across the top. We've got traps in the barn.
In the bar? We haven't got a bar yet.
We need a bar.
We opened a bar.
We've got traps in the barn from the guys that were here before. They obviously used to hunt hunt the wild boar. So we were actually thinking, could we actually do something like that if it came to it?
Sharpening steaks. We're sharpening steaks, making traps.
God, how far are we from a river if we need to fish? It was kind of, we were spiraling a bit, but it was such a weird feeling. It was slightly like what COVID was, but it was worse for us because we didn't have internet. We weren't being told anything. It was just, wow, we're just out here, you know?
Yeah, obviously power, we're good for power, and water, we can get water from the well. We've got a water filtration system. We haven't set it up yet, so all that things, and we could catch the wild boar.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were obviously thinking ahead too much, weren't we? But when you're placed in a situation like that and you find out that a whole country is out of power, the country that you're in, you do start thinking things, and we were discussing things, and it just kind of went, well, we'd be all right, wouldn't we, or type thing, and planning what we could do. Crazy. It makes me, it's funny though, because on my birthday I think I was just in the van just having a moment appreciating what we've got and the lovely van that we built, and then yesterday I was just appreciating having this land, because if we had this land when COVID hit, we're locked down, then it would have been totally fine. It would have been quite nice, just getting on with things and forgetting about the crazy world outside, because that's how it makes you feel when you're here, and apart from the internet going down, so we couldn't contact anyone, or just I mean, we're quite remote, but without internet, I know. I'm glad we've got there. Yeah, I'm glad that we were here yesterday, but I don't know. We haven't, like I said, at this point we haven't looked loads into it. We haven't looked online that much. I mean, does anyone know what caused it? Because I don't think they are at this point. Now we're the next day, so we're Tuesday now. You'll be watching this on Thursday. We don't know what caused this blackout. And well, someone must know, but they're not telling us. I mean, they were saying it was a atmospheric phenomenon, rare atmospheric phenomenon. But I don't know if that's gone out the window. So please, if anyone knows, let us know. Well, we might know by the time this video goes out. But I tell you what, it was a crazy day. It really was, and But you carried on with your strimming afterwards. So we just got to carry on. So I was doing the compost, you were doing the strimming, and we just kind of acted like everything was fine and thought, bit funny, isn't it? What would you how many eggs can we eat? Do we have to save these eggs? Should we just have the vegetables and rice for lunch? Just thankfully we weren't, we hadn't got bags full of laundry, run out of food pretty much, and just about to go to the shops for a run, for supplies. And then we were thinking, we have got like half a tank of diesel in the van. Vinny's got half a tank of diesel, so we were kind of was thinking about what resources we had, because at that stage it could have been off for like a week. Or anything. We didn't know anything. Who knows, when something like, we watch movies and series and sci-fi and all that, and what happens if the power and internet goes out? The world will go into chaos. Well, there was a series, I can't remember what it was called. We watched some of it, didn't we? Time or something? No, I can't remember, but there was a series that we started watching. We didn't finish watching it. I think it got a bit boring, but that was based on kind of that, wasn't it, when all the power goes out? So we've joked about it before, but now we want to stock up on some tins, create a bunker. No, we're not going to create a bunker. But it does make you feel like you want to kind of be not reliant on these services, and I think we are, as well, of course we are. We're all very reliant on power, aren't we? Electricity, of course. It's crazy. I reckon it's Musk, isn't it? He wants everyone to get Starlink. Well, we're not going to buy it just yet. We're going to learn to manage without internet. No, we're not. Of course we're not. Anyway, so that's that. Anyway, after that little rant, we survived. It was scary and it was kind of exhilarating at the same time, I suppose. And now it's back to normal and we're back to jobs. What are we going to do today? the birds are going to go in there, lay the eggs, and then we can eat the eggs. End of the world situation.
Probably won't, but it looks nice in the tree, doesn't it? So this was a fun job that was supposed to be done on my birthday, but as always it happens, you know, the day runs away with you. Ended up just doing a load of planting of yucca trees.
Which was important too.
It's important too, but these, I made these getting on for a year ago.
At the end of the van build with the leftover wood. He likes the hammock, doesn't he? Lovely. All right.
It's all right, yeah. May need a little bit of adjusting, but...
Birds are really light, so it's not going to move if the bird goes on. I mean, they might be a bit low. We don't know. I mean, we did get the birds to go on the feeders eventually, and we've seen a couple of them on the feeders. So, you know, another 6 months, they might go in the houses.
Just making a quick snack. Can you tell what it is? Always struggle to do toast. Buy the little gadget that toast slots into, and it always seems to burn and gets all crumbed up, or you just ruin your ridge monkey. We actually bought this a while ago to test out a cheaper version of the ridge monkey. It's a bit smaller than we planned though, so we've never really used it, but it's perfect for toast. 1.5 pieces. 3 pieces in total. Look at that. Cooking it really well, perfect size. Fortunately you got to stand there because otherwise it just falls off. Look at that, all finished. Lovely little snack. Darling, she's out in the field somewhere. Here she is.
He said he was making lunch for me about an hour ago.
My speciality.
Wow, worth the wait, love, worth the wait.
Toast all right?
Perfect. How did you do it?
And that little cheap ridge monkey alternative we've never used.
Really?
Works really well.
Though. Just takes a long time.
Oh no. That's what you get from rolling in the grass.
I think it's just like literally sitting, like these things are everywhere and they're just like Velcro to Charlie all the time. I spend like so many, I was going to say hours of each day picking them off, but that would be a bit of an over-exception.
Exaggeration.
Exaggeration. Over-exception? What the hell? Where the hell did that come from? That's not even a word.
It is.
Over-exception.
Over is a word.
Exception.
Exception's a word.
But joined together like
They
that.
don't make any sense at all.
Oh, Charlie. Is there one on you, Illy, as well?
Charlie, not on camera, come on.
No, just giving it a clean. Oh, dearie me.
Might you, darling? Oh, no, they're all over you, all over you.
There we go.
It's gone really cloudy. We haven't seen a day like this for...
About a week.
About a week. It's looking like rain.
It's forecast rain, especially tomorrow. In fact, should we just get this in now?
Yeah.
Yeah, and get ready just in case. Because it's gone calm as well. Like it was quite windy all day, so could be calm before the storm. folks, the entrance road is coming along really nicely. Nick has gone to town and he's trimmed all the way down to the gravel like this.
Look at this.
That's just loose grass.
Never thought I'd hear myself say, but I want one of those leaf blowers.
A leaf blower, yeah. We thought we don't need one of those. You see people using those, you think, what's the point in that? But this would be perfect because we need to get all this loose grass, and it literally now is a road, as you can see. He's even done a turnaround, kind of small turnaround point there.
I do want to make this a priority. I know we keep saying that, but it's quite difficult because there's lots of priority jobs, but we do really want to get the van up here. We have made this parking space wider.
So basically we were thinking about building this little rock wall, but there's a few reasons why we've decided against it. One reason is it's going to be quite tricky to do and probably take bloody ages because we have to find really big rocks. Another reason is creatures live in rocks like scorpions and stuff like that, and it is coming into the summer, so we don't want scorpions and stuff where we park the van. And another reason is we got pallets and we came up with this brilliant idea that we're going to cut the pallets in half. What do you think about this? Cut the pallets in half, or we might have to have a hole on this end. Anyway, and then we're going to put stakes in the ground. We could use those steel rods, can't remember what they're called.
So yeah, we're thinking of cutting it there, using this piece somewhere else, or maybe at the lower end we'll have 4, at the higher end we'll have 3, maybe making that into a point so it sticks in the ground, and then probably we'll have to put some sort of mesh, like a metal mesh or small chicken wire just there to stop the gravel from coming through. Possibly put some of these rocks in between to give the pallet some weight as well to keep it in place. And then yeah, the fence, the decent fence posts, I think they'll hold it, and hopefully that's going to work. Let us know what you think. So yeah, we're thinking as well to just take it like another 50 centimeters to a meter this way, because anything we take off here and put there underneath is going to be solid, so the van can definitely sit here. And the more we go that way, the more space we'll have this way, where it might be a little bit softer, might be, and then we can have a nice little terrace, you know, reverse in here, side door out there, nice little, you know, terrace about this big, lovely gravel terrace. Yeah, so it's gonna be a priority. Definitely gonna happen in the next week or two.
So for now, as we've got rain forecast coming in tonight, maybe all day tomorrow, we're just going to do a bit more land clearing, I think. Nick's just filled up his shimmer. I think the land is looking so good. We are so close to actually having the whole lot cleared. Can you believe it?
It's never looked so strimmed. We're only leaving just this top hill and the area outside the front. We might just do the perimeter and a little bit of this wild hill.
Yeah.
But
and that's by law actually all you have to have done, like, you know, your perimeters and everything clear. And we are just a couple of days, what is it, when is it, May, tomorrow or something? And so yeah, we just need to keep on top of it now. And there is a little something we have in plan, so we don't have to trim. Yes. And you will see what we're talking about very, very soon.
Very, very exciting.